That counts as a try. That's two.
Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks. Today with a set of Panlos. They are Phantom Racer or this Phantom Night Racer, something like that. It's 672110 out of their Locomotive series. Yes, it's a big bike. It's a big bike and it looks like a... I don't know. It's a strange bike. 2,427 pieces, 7 building steps. Okay, let's go through. First, size. You've seen the pictures in the beginning of the set. With the stand, we have 43. Without the stand, we have 50, 53, and 50. We have 22 and we have 17 in width. Okay. Instructions. A little bitchy, I have to admit. Sometimes you don't really see how to put the pieces on the set. You assemble a bigger piece out of 5, 6, no problem, you see everything fine. Next page, what you assembled is already here, and you're thinking, how? On which pin? There is still a pin. I haven't seen it. Sometimes you really have to have a closer look, and you have to use this here under my cap. I really had to use sometimes my brain. Yeah, and that hurts. No, so if you're only searching for Kama Sutra builds with no problems, then this is not your set, because this is not easy instructions, and the set is not easy to assemble. And together, sometimes it can be hard. Okay, piece quality, good. Panlos, no problems. The pins go very good in and out. The gears are working. The axles, the 1x2 axle and some of the Technic beams, it goes a little bit easy. But no problem, because mostly you have other pieces that connecting to, and so we have a strong piece. No problem. There's nothing falling apart here. Yeah, there is something falling apart. I show you later on, but around here, no problems. No problems. Clutch power is good of the system pieces, and the Technic pieces are very good too. The golden pieces make a little bit of a sound if you push them together, the system pieces. It's the extra layer of color and protection sprayed over it, or I don't know how they make it. Perhaps with energy, positive, negative, I don't know. But I want to tell you, it's a little bit of a sound. We have only prints. It's not much. Here the speed meter, and here these on the golden parts we have some prints, and here we have a Panlos print, perhaps you've seen on the picture in the beginning. So no stickers with this here. The assembly. Okay, like I said, the instructions is a little bit bitchy and the bike is a little bit bitchy, and together it's a bigger bitch. First things first. Some parts are only on the, I don't have one here, only on the pin, and the other side is only a stud. No problem, you can make this as a connection. But here, for this, it doesn't work. I can put this here down, that it holds. Sorry, still a little bit sick. This is, so I can press this here down and it connects. But when I move the bike, it's so easily disconnect this here. But they made it this easy to disconnect because normally underneath here is our battery box. This here has a LED kit, just 2 LEDs for the front light. And you bring in the battery box here, and then you're connecting this here over. So they make it very easy to get to the battery box. I can understand this. And this is not a play set. Even if this here is not correct assembled, gravity holds it in position. So no problem with that. But the same here. The whole section in front of here is only on this half Technic pins, and it can easily fall down. So what I want to say is, put this in a good position where it's safe, where no cat, nor raccoon, nor children can touch it, and don't things fall apart. If you like this. The assembly was really, normally I build this here technique-wise and piece-wise in 6 to 7 hours, but I really needed 10 to 11 because it has some really unique building techniques. We're starting with the gearbox in the middle, then building the 2 cylinders here, and that's the gearbox and the attachment of the 2 cylinders and the cover over the cylinders. And to push this all together was not easy, really not. That was the part I want to throw it against the wall. Then I wait 5 minutes and then I did it. But I want to tell you, you need your time and you need a little bit of then it's manageable. Functions. We have a front suspension. We have a rear suspension. We have a gearbox. You can switch here the gears. So this is first gear, neutral, second gear, neutral, repeating. Yeah? And we have no engine, no motor connected, so it's just for the building experience. And you have something to do, but no, you don't really see the gearbox working, and it's just for you to build in the beginning. It's a nice gearbox, really, and it's working very well, but unnecessary as hell, because this is just a display set. Okay. There are really some techniques that are unique, and some parts you think, no, this don't fit in there, and then it fits on the millimeter, and you are, oh, okay. So it's an interesting build. It's not a nice bike, in my opinion, and no. It's a cool bike, but I don't like the color. I don't like gold. The rest of the bike is okay, not the nicest solution, not the nicest design, and here a little bit awkward in the light front section here. This part I like, but it's the gold. For me, it's the gold. But perhaps you are a fan of golden stuff and this is your bike. But what makes this set here really unique, and this is the moment we have all waiting for, that's the enormous tire and rim here at the back. Come on. So that's enormous. That's really, the chain is working very well here. Smooth. We have suspension, and you see when I move this here up, yeah, that's how the back wheel is connected like a real bike. I believe this set is for 2 kinds of people, 3. The ones who look at it and say, wow, that's mine. Perhaps they are there. Second, Technic mockers who want this tire and rim and this tire and rim for their own mocks. And the third person group is people who like to build motorbikes and are looking for a harder build. Not like the BMW from Lego or so, it's easy to build. So this is really, from the motorbikes I've built it, this is the hardest. This is the hardest. It's a love and hate relationship I have now with this here. I don't want to throw it at a wall at the moment, because I finished it, but we had these times together here where I really wanted to give up and tell the people, no, you will never see this bike, I don't finish it. Here on this part, like I said, it connects really easy, so it's just a display set. If you like gold and building bikes, go for it. If you need the tires and the rims, go for it. So now you know. Okay, I wouldn't have bought this here. This was sent to me by a customer who bought it, but it was 8 months in the customs, and so he said, oh, 8 months, I don't want it. And the seller said, okay, then send it to Frank and he can show it to you. Normally I won't buy the set here, but I'm happy I have it here on the table, because like I said, it was really a surprisingly build, and yes, an advanced build. I was not prepared for it, but I'm happy I did it. Okay, thank you for watching. What is next? I would say one of the most iconic airplanes ever made, the SR-72 Blackbird from Lockheed Martin. Yes, holds still a lot of world records. Have a good time. Bye-bye.